something kind of broke loose in that moment. And I actually started to get emotional. I started to cry. And it was one of those things where like, I just kind of had my head in my hands and I didn't want to look up and make eye contact with these guys because I was making a fool of myself. I was just sitting there sobbing. And I thought, I'm going to look up and I'm going to see just a bunch of disgusted looks on people's faces and they're never going to want me to come back here, you know, which is fine because after this, I don't really want to come back anyway. And, you know, all these thoughts going through my head and I look up.
Nothing of the sort.
And it was just, there was probably only 7 or 8 other people in the room anyway, but these guys had these loving, kind looks on their faces, just kind of smiling and nodding. And one of them came up and gave me a hug. And after the meeting, the rest of them came up and gave me a hug. And they said, come back tomorrow. And I'm thinking, all right. You know, that was just kind of a reluctant, like, oh, okay. They had coffee, they had donuts. I'll come back and at least I don't have to steal from my food in the morning. But I came back and I've been sober ever since. That was April 6, 2003.
Wow.
And
how old were you?
I was 30. And the thing that hooked me in the beginning was people wanted me there. It wasn't that I wanted to be sober. I wasn't even sure I was going to stick with it. I didn't tell my family I was sober until I had 90 days sober.
Really?
I didn't want to get their hopes up. I didn't want them to actually know that they were right. Mm-hmm. Like there was still that part of me, like if I tell them I'm sober, they're gonna, see, I told you so.
Yeah.